Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Battle Network. In the last part we got here to Dad's laboratory, and now we're going to continue on and see what we can do in these next couple areas. Now actually I will admit, I technically jacked into this place the last part, but I edited it out. There was a choice from Megaman, but I don't remember what it was, but pretty much you just have to talk to this program right here. And apparently the power-up program here isn't here. Man, he said he doesn't have my power-up program. Ah, well, let's just leave him a message. Okay, give this to him, Mega Man. Okay. Okay, give that to Lan's dad. Alrighty. Now, here, of course, we can come to here to get Dad's address. But, more importantly of interest, there's this little thing that looks kind of weirdly PlayStation 1-esque. If you investigate this thing, you can actually do practice virus busting tests. However, I believe if you do get a game over during these, they do count. Well, that was lucky. This is pretty much just if you want to grind for some lower level chips or Zenny, really. Yeah, rather simple, honestly. But I did get an Invis 1, so that's useful. I think I have to move my mic down a bit. Yes, I did. It's always good to have more Invis. Generally, I do like to have 3 of an Invis chip in my folder at any given time, actually. But with that, we're done here for now, actually. We actually have to head back home, weirdly enough, for things to progress. That's all we actually have to do here, which is kind of an anticlimax, if you ask me. Then again, as if this is the most epic thing ever. Though if you wanted to, you can fight Sal some more, possibly get some freaking Zennies from her. Or further Woodman chips. I think. No, maybe not. Anyway, when we get back to ACDC, we'll actually get an email from Dad that is actually, apparently he managed to compress the power-up program for Mega Man, so we get a power-up and a HP memory. And I'm putting that into charge, because charge is best to be maxed first. So let's turn in for the day, shall we? 1 month has passed since the school jacking incident. Wow, I think that's actually the longest time period in any Mega Man Battle Network game. World 3 net crime grows worse, and the damage is more serious daily. Peace didn't last long in the town of ACDC. Lan, it's morning! Ugh. Come on, it's Saturday. Let me sleep. Ah, you're right. Told ya. But remember, you have weekend class this week. Oh, man. I'm so glad I don't live in Japan, because weekend class is a very common thing, and that's just saddening. Morning, Mom. What's wrong? Not feeling well? Apparently the water is off, so there's no breakfast for us. What? But I'm hungry. And thirsty. Well, there's not much your mom can do with no water. Yeah, but... Hey, you better get going or you'll be late. Alright already! Hi, Melu. Hey, you're late. Sorry. It's not totally not the same path from before. Lan, did you have water this morning? What, you too? Yeah, I couldn't even wash my face this morning. Yuck. You can wash it when we get to school. I hope so. Hey, the pond! Well, if there's no water at school. Oh no, I hope not. Well, maybe it's just this neighborhood or something. I'm worried. I'm gonna go check. So thirsty. Hi, random kid. Yeah, actually, he's probably a student here, so I guess he's not that random. So now we have to head on over to our class over at 5A. Yeah. Pretty much you can talk to anyone here, but you just need to talk to Yai. Don't tell anyone I told you, but a kid from B class is missing. And I smell a rat. Totally not plot important. It's a secret, okay? It's a secret to everyone. I'd like to begin homeroute. Teacher, we don't got no water in my house. For some reason that reminds me of Cowtail Mario. But apparently the entire town's water's been stopped. What? Miss Mari, do we know why? And they're not sure why, and I'm not sure when they'll be back. So that kinda sucks. But luckily they get to cancel class today. Alright! So, yeah, they're lucky. If water gets cut off over here, we still have to go to school. Goddamn Japanese. Also, you can fight Gutsman at this point, but all you get is Zennies, as I learned. Though it is technically Gutsman V3, he's just slightly faster and has more HP, really. Nothing really too big there. But now, actually, before we can technically progress on with the plot at this point. But I'm actually going to go on not really much of a treasure hunt as it is. Well, first off, actually, there's the shop here now, Higsby's. Yep, Crazy Hair opened a shop. I'm sorry about the other day, huh? I quit World 3, huh? Please believe me, huh? Oh, now he starts his huh thing. You can fight Numberman in that blue and orange machine here. It's rather basic, honestly. And you can buy some chips there as well, but nothing that useful at the moment. But what I'm gonna do now is actually do some side questy stuff. First off, over in Net Area 1. This is right below the hill. Be careful, because right in front of us, you're gonna want to save, because we have a tough battle ahead. Well, not really. After beating them, the World 3 Navis will actually be in certain areas of the net as a V2 form. For beating him, we got Fireman, which is actually deceptively useful, but Fireman 2 and 3 are better. And after you defeat their V2 form, their V3 form will appear as a random encounter in the net area you defeated them in. And before I continue on, I do want to actually buy some HP memories here. In fact, I'm going to buy the last 2 that they have. Because more HP is good. And now in Net Area 2, just, instead of going south to fight to the area where we could fight instead of going south to that intersection to where we could have fought in Stone Man, we want to head north. Because now that we have Sal's link address, we can actually progress onwards into the net areas. And welcome to Net Area 3. This area, as we'll see right about now, has new viruses, METAR2s, actually I think we've already seen them before, and cross tanks? I'm not sure what these guys are called, actually. You know what, let me check, because I have a bestiary right here. But the cross tanks, as I'm going to call them until I actually get the real name, are rather simple. Pretty much just imagine the red tanks from earlier, except their bomb explodes in a plus formation. Rather simple, just 120 health, nothing big there, and you've already seen METAR2s. And here's actually Sal's address, so if you want to access the net faster, you can come here. Oh, they're just called B-Tank 2s. We got a Spitter J here, and this net merchant has HP memories and something much more important, wood armor. It doubles our defense, but it's ineffective against fire attacks. I want to get this, but I don't have enough money, so very shortly I'm actually going to do a grind fest getting enough money for that. I attempt to do it now, but then I realize, wait, there's only so much more I can do right now, so I'm going to go and do the last thing first. First off, come over here to Dad's address, so now we have a shortcut here. Because all these points are accessible from the actual places, so it's pretty much just shortcuts into later areas. And I'm saving here because we are coming up against another World 3 Navi. I should probably mention, Fireman's chip sends him into a to your location and sets a fire attack forwards, and I forget what Stone Man does. All I know is that Stone Man's kind of useless. But with that now, I'm actually going to grind up to 15,000 zennies so I can buy that wood armor, and I'll also get some pretty good chips along the way, so let's cut to that, shall we? And we're back. I got enough zennies, so let's purchase that wood armor and go and equip it, shall we? I say shall we a lot, shall we? Just pretty much choose that little armor thing, and then you can choose whatever armor you want. And now I'm going to show you my folder at this point. I got pretty much all the high cannons, actually. However, I realized, wait a minute, my spreader H isn't there. I need my spreader H. But I got Fireman 2, which I'm actually going to replace Fireman 1 with. I should mention, you get Fireman 2 and 3 from the V3 Navi you can equip, you find as a random encounter. I got Fire Tower and a couple of Sound Waves, which is pretty good. To get the V2 or V3 Navi chip, you need to get certain ranks. Like, I know for a fact to get the V3, I think you need to get an S rank, actually. On the random encounter Navi. Mind you, Fireman's pretty much the big one I'm going to be doing that with. Because by the final area, I'm going to have a certain complete chip set. Now, there's this random guy here who seems to have lost his dentures. Have you seen him? My name is Sean Connery. But pretty much have to find his dentures. This is actually completely pointless. You don't have to do this at all. They're in this tree to my left right now, but I don't check it. So 45 seconds later, I find it, and this is not really that big of a side quest at all. All it gets you is a recover 80G, I believe? Yep. I'm surprised I remembered that, because I recorded this a week ago. But now we actually have to head back to the waterworks. Getting a mail from Yai saying that apparently the missing kid from Class B was kidnapped, and we have to look for them. Or else she won't call her name in homeroom. So, yeah, that's important that we do this now. And back here, you're going to want to head into the waterworks area. That's not the waterworks area. That's the waterworks area. Because there's a certain person in a red jacket here we need to talk to. Those who watch my 2 and 3 Let's Play will know who I'm talking about. Eggshell head. Therefore, a check at the waterworks, and that is needed. And he's an official battler, apparently. Here. Thank you. What's a kid like you doing here? You're in my way. Eggshell head. What's his problem? You are a kid, you know. But wait, did you hear that? He's an official net battler. They fight net crime. I've heard of them before. They can net battle anywhere they want. Isn't that cool? I wonder what kind of net navis they use. Probably red ones. Who cares? Let's go check out the waterworks. But, as we see if we talk to her, we can't go up unless we're an official net battler, so, yeah, we're kind of screwed there. In reality, we have to actually head to our dad's lab, but I'm not going to be doing that right now, because for some reason I decided to talk to these random people over here. Because apparently this water shortage is not just affecting the town, it's affecting pretty much anywhere around this waterworks. So, that kind of sucks. But, with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play Megaman Battle Network, we're going to be heading up to our dad's laboratory and seeing if we can find any way to actually exit that place, or enter that place, and see what's actually going on behind the scenes. And as I spin myself right round, baby, I'll see you guys then.